Why do I get the feeling you were expecting someone else?
Oh, I'm just a little jumpy today. It's probably too much of this high-test coffee.
And not to mention the pressure around here.
That too.
You're not alone, Kelsey. We're all feeling it.
And it's about to get worse.
You know something. What is it?
I just heard that the brass is about to decide which one of us to choose.
Good. I'm glad I found you all together. This afternoon, the Intern Mentor Committee is going to evaluate the three of you for the final phase of the program.
What does this mean? I mean, in terms of our careers here.
And our lives.
It's possible that after this meeting, one of you could be dropped from the program.
You really think this is gonna work, Dean?
Well, if this guy thinks that we broke up, then that means he saw us fighting last night, right? And then maybe there's a possible chance that he is on the reservation list at Tops.
But we don't even know who we're looking for.
Well, if we find out what we're looking for, then maybe we'll know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, maybe we can find a little clue in this note why it was written on music paper from yesterday.
Why? You think it's someone in the business?
Or somebody that's just really jealous of all of our success.
Or somebody who wants an autographed copy of Wild Child?
Oh, great.
What is it?
Roger Jackson was there last night.
The head of Ace Holding?
Yet another beautiful impression by moi.
Well, you can't worry about that right now.
Look at this. Lorna Devon.
I completely forgot that she was there last night. Dean, you don't think that she's the one that's been following you, do you?
Think about it. Threatening notes, music paper, somebody that knows where we are and when.
Okay, here's some musical charts that I pulled out for you. I figure we can go through them together to see where your strengths lie.
Next, we plot a marketing strategy.
But before we plot anything, we need to talk about a few things, including Dean.
Dean is our problem, Sam.
He
He's
was
not
upset when he
yours.
found me here yesterday. I didn't like being a surprise.
Sam, we're not pitting you against Dean.
Well, good,
okay?
because I don't want to be Dean's replacement or his punishment.
Please,
all right?
Sam, don't worry about it. Okay, as soon as the bad press dies down, we're going to repackage Dean, create a whole new image, possibly even cross him over into a totally different music arena.
All right, if
D&M,
if
can
I
I
go
go
with
with
this, what kind of time? Can we
Yeah, hold on.
I really don't know how
Lorna,
long would it take
Kevin,
you to do
for
it.
you.
Tell him I'm busy.
No, don't bother, Matt. I heard. She knows where to reach me.
I'm sorry I can't find it. I never can read Franco's handwriting.
No, that's really not like you guys to lose a reservation. Don't worry about it. Just get me the best Harrison table you can find.
No problem, really. Are you going to be dining with Miss Hudson this afternoon?
All right, let's just go over all the facts, okay? Just the facts.
All right. Lorna hates the fact that I own a part of D&M.
Right. And she's got no problem being a spiteful, nasty person.
And she probably could hire somebody to take care of it for her so that we wouldn't catch on, right?
That's a good point. I never even thought of that. Yeah.
Except for one thing. What good would it do her to send me threatening notes and flowers?
Well, she wants you out of D&M. She wants you out of the country, out of Bay City. I
Okay,
don't...
fine. Then why don't she just come right out and tell me to get lost?
That's true, too. She's a very direct person.
Yeah.
Why would she go spending time terrorizing somebody when she could just blow you off right to your face? That's the way she is. Right.
Also, Dean, I think that Lorna's been really hurt through a lot of this, you know?
Well, don't tell me you're starting to feel sorry
No, of course
for her.
not, but I just don't think that she'd risk losing anything else, especially her share of D&M.
Oh, I just like to rub my eyes and make all this go away. I swear.
You? Can't tell you how tired I am of being scared all the time. I know. Just really want to think about good things for a change, like our wedding.
Yes. Think about our wedding stuff. Like what? What would you want to think about?
Well, I sort of need help with the guest list, so I thought maybe we could go to Jacobson's and pick out invitations.
Oh, when? Right now?
Yeah.
Well, I can't.
Why not?
I can't. I gotta get down to D&M. I gotta start writing a couple jingles and stuff.
I thought that you told Matt and Lorna you were never going to do that.
Yeah, well, I gotta pay the bills, right?
What made you change your mind?
Hmm?
What made you change your mind?
I said that I wanted to marry you. And I think it's time I proved to everybody, and myself included, that I can be responsible for both of us.
I'm very proud of you.
Tell me that in a week when I'm writing jingles for the Three Little Pigs singing for their favorite laundry detergent or
Yeah,
something.
right.
Three Little Pigs.
Listen, why don't I come with you and then maybe I can help you? What's wrong, Dean?
Listen, I know that you told me to please promise that I won't go near this and I'll stay out of it, but if I catch this guy, I swear I'm gonna nail him, Jenna, and that's gonna be with or without the police, and I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Tommy, it's Mrs. Wheeler. Tommy? Hattie, where's Tommy?
My name is Gwen, Mrs. Wheeler.
I don't care what your name is. Could you find him?
We'll have to see if someone can...
Look, I haven't got time for that. I want to find him right now. Can you please go and find him?
Yes, ma'am.
Little testy, Iris. Don't start, Rachel.
You're upset, aren't you?
No, I'm just fine, thank you.
Who is this Tommy? What's happened to him?
Here's a young leukemia patient here.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. Child of a friend?
No, he's not. I don't quite know how it happened, but he's become sort of special to me. I went to see where he was right now, and his bed hasn't been slept in. I think he might have gone.
Gone where?
Tommy.
I found him in the hall, playing hide and seek.
Don't you ever do that to me again, you hear?
Sure. Sorry I scared you.
Oh, that's okay.
What's in the bag?
A surprise.
For me?
Who else?
Whoa, Ryan Sandberg!
Yeah, it's signed by all the Cubs teams, see? And that wasn't easy, believe me, it wasn't easy.
All right. Thanks, Mrs. Wheeler. Now I know you really do have big suck.
Excuse me?
Get with the program, Rachel. It means I've got influence.
Ah, well, he's right about that. That's a hit.
Well, maybe we can go to Wrigley and watch the Cubs play.
You know, I'm not very good at baseball. But my son, Dennis, he knows everything about it.
I didn't know you had a kid.
Well, he's just a kid. I mean, you know, he's not a kid. He's all grown up.
He likes baseball?
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He likes all sports. And you know what he likes best? He likes being a race car driver.
Really?
Yep, really.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
Do you think I could, watch him race or go in his car and work with the steering wheel?
Oh, yeah. You bet.
Great! Maybe, later on, if you come into my bedroom, I'll try the hat on for you.
That would be real cool. I'd appreciate that. But remember now, no more hide and seek. Understood?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
He reminds you of Dennis, doesn't he?
Yep. I remember when Dennis was so sick, and I used to sit by his bedside, and I used to just pray that he would make it out of childhood. I was lucky. Tommy's parents won't be.
Well, I don't know many people who would have tried to make a difference in somebody else's life, especially if they weren't family.
Spencer would call it interference.
Well, Spencer didn't see what I just saw.
You know, it's so strange, Rachel. All these years I've been coming to this hospital, I've been on this board, and I have never once let anyone who was being cared for here into my life.
Well, it's terrific. And I think Tommy is very taken with you.
Well, he's the only one these days.
Still having trouble with Spencer. Struggling?
I wish he was here to be having trouble with, you know. Rachel, Spencer's disappeared. I'm absolutely worried sick that something happened to him. And that he's not coming back.
Excuse me.
You look like you're feeling better.
So, Vicky, I have an apology to make. I was way out of line yesterday.
We almost made love. I mean, you certainly don't have to apologize.
No, I was
for
drunk. I was angry. And I wanted to sleep with somebody, and it really didn't matter if it was you.
Well, whatever the reason is that brought you to me, I'm just glad you felt like...
I just want you to know that I'm not going to be bothering you anymore, okay?
Wait a minute. Would you give us a chance?
Afternoon, Vicky.
Hey, Kevin.
Listen, I think our table's ready. Excuse us.
Miss Hudson, I'm sorry. Your mother called. She's going to be about an hour late.
Great. I'll be back.
So thanks for coming to talk to me.
Well, this is a little unorthodox. It's not every day the suspect treats a prosecutor to drinks.
Yeah, well, nothing about this case is orthodox, Kevin. That's why I need your help.
I can't give you any information, Ryan. I'm compiling the case against you.
Kevin, look. I'm at the end of my rope here. My life is falling apart.
Do you think I can help you?
You can tell me if you're going to try me in the death of Rick Madison.
Okay, let's talk image here. Can you tell me something about your artistic background? Hi.
Dean, I wasn't expecting to see you here so soon.
I'm not here, Matt, for the depth of our friendship, believe me.
Dina's here to work, you guys.
Dina, I thought you understood why we've gone in the direction.
Lorna, I'm here to write some jingles, all right? So just give me the product and I can get busy.
It's over there, Dean.
Great.
Oh, trash bags. It's a metaphor for my career. Trash bags.
Pass that to me.
Honey, you want to have a little go at helping me get a hook for trash bags and making them the biggest necessity of the American way?
So you guys are still talking to each other?
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Maybe it was a lover's quarrel in the middle of Top's dinner rush that might have tipped me off.
So we have a couple things to work out, Lorna.
Well, don't let your premarital spats get in the way of your work, okay?
Don't worry about it. If you could excuse us, we have some garbage to get excited about. Isn't that right, hon?
Mm-hmm. Okay, where were we?
Image.
That's right. Can you tell me something more about your background? Now, so far you've told me that you grew up in a blue-collar working family in Seattle.
Yeah.
What about your family life?
Well, my family's the most important thing in the world to me.
Sam and Amanda, they have a really good relationship.
Yes, I remember.
We've been through some rough times, but we're back on track now.
And it's a two-career family, right?
Yeah, Amanda's working on a book about the Harrison family right now, so she's putting a lot of extra hours in. I get to spend a lot more time with my baby Allie. We like to take walks in the woods. We love the outdoors.
Woods. Something
Woods.
pops out of you.
Country boy. Yeah, country's really big right now.
Country.
Could work. What do you think? What do you think?
Well,
Country music.
an emphasis on
garbage man.
family values with a twist and a country boy, I think it's definitely something that we might be able to pitch to Ace.
Could work.
Whatever you
Could work.
pitch, Lauren, it has to be something that I believe in.
Sorry, did I interrupt? Sorry.
Excuse me. Yeah, Dina. Yes, Mr. Jackson. Yes, right away. I'm putting you on hold right now. Hold on. Jackson wants a little conference with us in the
Excuse me.
booth,
Okay,
please.
Trashies. Listen, Dean, listen, I told Matt and Lorna that I'm just in this for fun, you know. You promised me that it wouldn't be at the expense of your career.
Sam, let me give you a little piece of advice, okay? 2 pieces. Number 1, I wouldn't believe a word that either one of them say, ever. And number 2, before you accept this gig, you should really think, how much of myself do I want to give? And then multiply that by at least 10.
One of us might be dropped.
Do you know who?
Probably me. I haven't been cutting it like the two of you.
Hold it, everyone. I said it's possible it could happen. I am going to strongly advise against it.
Why?
Because I think I have 3 very strong candidates in my program, and I think it should go down to the wire.
When will we know the outcome?
This afternoon. Maybe tomorrow if we run late.
But if one of us is dropped, you'll get the news to us right away, won't you?
If I think it's necessary. Now, come on. You guys got a lot of work to do. Just put this out of your minds and concentrate on your schedules.
Dr. Brem, how can you suggest we just go about business as usual when our whole lives are riding on what that committee decides today?
This is out of your control, Dr. Harrison. Therefore,
Therefore we should just forget that our dreams are tied up in decisions being made today. Decisions we can't participate in and just get on with our lives.
Sometimes, Dr. Harrison, you have to put your faith in other people. I suggest you try it. You might be pleasantly surprised.
What are you trying to do, Kelsey? Commit professional suicide?
If your tail was on the line before, it sure will be now.
You acted like you don't want to win that position. Kelsey, what's going on?
Jamie, could I talk to you for a minute, please?
Is it about the intern mentor meeting?
No, it's about Tommy Kent. What are you doing for him?
He's being given routine treatment.
Well, what about trying something that's not routine? I mean, what about all these experimental drugs that have come out and everything? I mean, he's just the greatest kid.
Iris, I'm afraid Tommy isn't going to make it.
Oh, you've made that decision, have you?
My heart breaks every time a child dies in this hospital. I just hope we learn a little more each time so the next child can live.
You know, he reminds me of Dennis. Remember?
I hadn't thought about that.
He's got such great spirit. It's catching.
Tommy is in the playroom trying on the hat and dropping your name whenever he gets a chance.
You know, it's a joke, isn't it?
What is?
With all my money and with all my power, I can't save the life of a little boy. And I can't bring back the man I love.
Well, Iris, I don't know about Tommy. But Spencer cares too much to stay away.
Rachel, there's more to Spencer's disappearance than we know. And I'm going to find out if it kills me. In the meantime, I have to go to a meeting. As you all know, I've been asked to chair this meeting as the president of the board is out of town. This will be the last of our ongoing evaluations of the interns before Dr. Frame makes his decision as to which physician will be his right-hand man or woman, as the case may be. Jamie?
Thank you, Iris. The interns have already been evaluated on their test scores. Today, I would like to talk about personal evaluations.
Dr. O'Neill, would you like to begin?
Sure. I don't think there's any contest. Daryl Beckett has top scores. He's a real stickler for detail and, in my opinion, a very fine surgeon. On top of all that, I think by selecting him, it would be a real good move for our affirmative action program.
Unfortunately, Daryl Beckett doesn't have a very good rapport with the patients.
I agree, Jamie. If it were a personality contest, I'd choose Jerry Lombardi. He's dependable, calm, and assured in almost any situation.
But Jerry doesn't take charge easily or make quick, effective decisions. He's not the leader we're looking for.
No.
Dr. Palmer, what about Kelsey Harrison? She's your assistant. What's your opinion of her work?
Kelsey's very intelligent and inquisitive, but her research is emotionally biased.
To say the least. I couldn't agree with you more. Everything she does is emotionally based. I think that's very bad news for a physician and opens us up for a lot of malpractice suits.
Kelsey may not be as thorough as she should be, but she is intuitive, and she's an excellent diagnostician.
From what I've seen, Dr. Harrison can be undisciplined.
What does that mean exactly? That she thinks for herself too much? I think we need a lot more of that around here, don't you? Yeah. Kelsey is a wonderful, instinctive doctor.
Yes, I think everyone at this table understands that you fully support Dr. Harrison. Well, the rest of us have significant doubts.
Dr. Frame works closely with all three candidates. On a daily basis, I think he's best able to judge.
Well, I don't think he's judging Dr. Harrison except from a personal point of view, and I don't think he's the least bit qualified to make the decision.
What?
Come on, Dr. Frame. Everyone at this table knows about you and Dr. Harrison.
Come on in. How are you? Have you seen Ryan?
Yeah. Came to see me last night. It was awful.
Why? What happened?
Oh, he was drunk and angry. Not that I cared.
Did you guys fight?
We almost made love.
What?
He was just about to talk about how he was feeling, you know, and then he just backed off.
Well, if he was drinking, it probably wasn't a good time to talk anyway.
But you know, it's like he's trying to forget about me. I don't know what to do. Vicky, you and I both know how devastating it is to find out your parents aren't who you thought they were. Why doesn't he realize that I'm gonna love him no matter who his parents are?
I don't know. Have you talked to Donna about this?
Yeah. Yeah, she came up with some brilliant idea that with Carl's blood running through his veins, there's a darkness to Ryan that's never gonna go away. I mean, talk about looking on the bright side. Oh, come on, not you too. I'm just saying I know how strong a blood connection is. We're nothing alike. I know, but we feel a lot of the same things. I mean, I've never felt anything so strong. So you're saying you think Ryan and Carl have that same kind of connection? No, not exactly. I'm just saying finding out that Carl is Ryan's father, well, I mean, it explains a lot of things about him, don't you think? Like what? Ryan can be very uncompromising and unpredictable. Oh, that's great. That's just great. I mean, with everybody thinking that way, no wonder Ryan's so confused. I'm sorry to have to say this, but I really think you should be careful around Ryan. I mean, he seems like he's about to explode.
Kevin, my life is a royal mess right now. Now, I need you to tell me the truth. I've got to get some element of control back again.
I shouldn't even be sitting here with you without your lawyer present.
All right, well, how about you let me do all the talking?
You can try.
Good. Now, I know that if you try me, you're going to have nothing but circumstantial evidence. I also know that Lorna Devon's statement proves that Rick and Carl were working together for Sunburst Industries. That gives Carl a motive, and it also supports my theory that Carl was the one who shot Rick.
There's not any proof there either, Ryan.
Carl doesn't have an alibi.
You were at the scene of the crime. And you know as well as I do, manslaughter cases have been won with less evidence than what the state has against you.
Someone must have seen something that night. What about your contacts? I used to have 5 or 6 reliable sources. What, haven't you brought anybody in?
Old habits die hard, don't they?
Yeah, well, I was a cop for a long time. I still think like one.
Well, it's the right way to think. Could get you out of this mess.
Like father, like son.
I don't follow you.
The reason that I was such a good cop was because I thought like a crook. And now I find out that all those talents were inherited from the best crook of them all, Carl Hutchins.
It doesn't matter where you got it. It matters that you're using it to get the bad guys.
Think about it, Kevin. Just think about it for a second. The reason that I got involved in law enforcement in the first place? Maybe because if I didn't, I'd be one of them.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? Is it? Come on, Kevin, you ever thought about it? What a rush it would be to commit a crime and get away with it? Because I have.
I'm in this business to protect other people, not to hurt them.
Oh?
So are you.
You know, there's such a fine line between right and wrong. Have you ever thought about what would happen if somebody crossed that line?
Well, that's why we have laws, isn't it? To separate the good from the bad.
Yeah, but what happens if you can't tell the separation anymore? What happens if the people who are supposed to know can't anymore? Like your friendly neighborhood cop. Or the assistant DA.
I admit there is a fascination about this job and being this close to illegality. But it's not a trap, Ryan. Not unless you want it to be.
Tell me something, Kevin. When you look at Jake, do you ever see yourself?
Jake and I both grew up poor in the same lousy town. Similarity stops there.
Well, it must be real nice to be so sure of who you are.
Listen, I've got a bond meeting in 15 minutes. Try not to be so hard on yourself.
Thanks for talking to me.
Off the record. Chances are we can't make the charges stick against you or Carl. So it looks like no one will ever know who is innocent and who isn't.
You know, you never would have said anything like that before you found out Carl was Ryan's father. Just think it's so completely unfair of you to judge him that way. I know, all right? I'm sorry, you're completely right. Nothing should be different. It's just that even you say there's something to be afraid of. Why? Well, it was the old me kicking in. Who's the new you? Someone you helped me become? Me? Mm-hmm. You don't second guess yourself. You know, you just say what you feel. And I wasn't saying what I really feel about Ryan. I was saying what I feared. Sounds like you've been thinking about this a lot. Does this have to do with Dennis? Well, why didn't you tell me about this? Because of everything you're going through with Ryan, and because it isn't that great anymore. Why? What happened? I really admitted to Dennis and to myself that I cared. That's great! And I let go. You know, I didn't second-guess myself. I didn't worry about how I was going to react in the... I just let go. And it was the most incredibly passionate, exhilarating thing I've ever felt. I mean, I felt completely free. But you're talking in the past tense. I found out that Dennis made a bet with Jake. What kind of bet? He bet Jake that he could win me away from Jamie. Where is Jake? I'm gonna go rip his eyeballs out. Wait, Vicky, wait. Look, I don't really care about Jake. But I do care that Dennis deliberately tried to destroy Jamie's happiness and mine. I mean, he was supposed to be Jamie's best friend. How am I supposed to just forgive him for that? So, you think you and Jamie broke up because of this bet? Well, I don't know. Maybe. That's what Jamie and I are trying to figure out. You know, you guys had a lot of problems before Jake or Dennis ever came into the picture. I don't even know what's right anymore. I don't think Jamie's right for either of us. I had to realize that and let go. I think you need to do the same thing. But what about Dennis? Do you want him? Well, yes. But, well, then go after him. That's what I'd do. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Hey, you guys. Any news?
None.
It's too quiet in there.
Well, now it is. Before it was very heated.
Do you think one of us is out?
Is there any final business
Just
to
a minute,
discuss?
Iris. You have no right to attack my professional integrity.
Your professional integrity, Dr. Frame, is already suspect. I suggest you do a little backpedaling if you intend to retrieve it before I bring this up with the Ethics Committee.
I do not need lectures on ethical behavior from you. We have been at each other's throats ever since I was made
That's
acting...
a job I was eminently more qualified for, I might add.
Everyone here can be sure that my judgment has not been affected by any relationship I may or may not have with Kelsey Harrison. Is that clear?
Yes, Jamie, it's perfectly clear.
Do you mean to tell me that you're going to allow him to make the decision as to who is chosen?
I totally believe in Dr. Frame's objectivity. Whereas after what I've heard about you and some of your activities, Dr. O'Neill, I hardly think you're qualified to judge.
And what is that supposed to mean?
It means simply this, Dr. O'Neill, judge yourself first. And on that note, I think this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, Iris.
Jamie, please don't. Dr. O'Neill has simply said what everybody else is thinking. You must be careful.
I would never consider Kelsey unless she was the most qualified.
You know, if you really care about Kelsey, perhaps it would be in your best interest not to choose her.
Why?
Well, then you can continue your relationship in peace. In any case, I'm sure you'll do what's best.
Feel that garbage up, my friend, now.
Something like that, you know, like something that can make you swing yet not be.
Roger
too
Jackson,
focused
just
at the
listen to the
same
tapes
time.
that I sent him of you, and he is authorizing Ace to release development money immediately.
No way.
What next?
Next, we find you a song, my friend.
I think it would be a standard. I think that your voice is perfectly suited to that style.
Yeah.
Listen, why don't we get out of here for a while? Why don't we take
No,
a
it's
walk?
my job, and I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna write about trash, and I'm gonna make America happy with trash. So just help me out here. Help me out with some trash ideas.
Okay, all right, let me see. Trash can liners are dependable.
No, no. Busboys are dependable.
Okay,
Boy Scouts are
okay.
dependable. Next.
You can't do without them.
You can't do without
Hi.
garbage
hi,
bags.
Kevin.
That's
Sorry to
good.
interrupt.
Hi, Kevin.
Is this a professional visit?
Yes, it is. I'm gathering information about Rick Madison's death and Carl Hutchins' possible connection. I'd like to ask you a few questions about what Carl said the night he abducted you.
Okay, we're gonna go in the sound booth and listen to a couple tapes. If you need us, use the intercom.
Fine.
Okay?
You know that Jenna already gave a statement. You know that, right, Kevin?
I'm not going to be pressing charges
No, I
against
just
Carl.
have a few more questions, you know. Ones you might not have thought about.
Okay.
Did you ever think of this, that it's possible that maybe Jenna was the target the night Rick Madison got shot?
If someone was serious about killing Jenna, they would have done it again. So no, I don't think that's a strong lead.
Kevin, somebody's been harassing her. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I've read the reports.
Read the reports, see, but nobody's doing anything about it. Honey, I told you that nobody's handling this. We have to handle it ourselves. We have to.
What, are you handling it, Dean?
Well, the cops aren't doing anything about it, Kevin. I got to, don't I? I don't have a choice.
We've been very careful.
Okay,
Kevin.
why don't you tell me exactly what you've done?
Well, we would like to find this guy. We'd like to know who he is. So we staged a couple of fake fights all through town so maybe the guy would think we broke up.
That's a dumb idea.
But it worked. We got another note.
Yeah, we think it's maybe somebody that we know.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that's usually the case in these situations.
Great. Is there anything you can do about this?
Well, what you've described to me is harassment. The existing laws don't strongly favor victims in these cases, and at least not in this state.
Oh, man. Kevin, you see, that's exactly what the police do. They give us the runaround like that. What are we supposed to do,
No,
man?
tell you
It's
what,
not-
tell you what. I'll go back to my office, try to pull a few strings, try to help you guys out. Huh?
Anything you can do.
Okay, in return, I'd like some answers about Carl.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, listen. Hey, man, unless you can promise that Jenna's gonna be secure and safe or this psycho lunatic is out there, we're not gonna... She can't go getting pulled back into this Carl
I can't
Hutchins
promise
mess,
you
man.
anything, Dean, except that I'll give it my best shot.
Well, then, Kevin, if you can't promise anything, you can find Rick Madison's killer all by yourself, okay?
Remember our first date? You tried to throw me off the balcony?
Yep. You said I couldn't because you owned the place.
You said I was the most arrogant, selfish, self-indulgent person you've ever met in your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, don't close me out.
Why not?
Because I love you.
You take love for granted, Vicky.
Not anymore.
You know, this isn't getting this.
Look, you're so angry. Can we just talk?
About what?
We're acting like each other don't even exist. That's not true. I can help you.
How?
All right, you're mad at me. Fine. So yell at me. Throw me over the balcony or something. Just don't ignore me.
Vicky, I'd probably drop you.
No, I don't think so. Ryan, I made a mistake. All right, I've probably made a million mistakes in my life, but you always held on to me and you showed me what a wonderful life we can have together. Don't let us lose that.
Vicky, it is time to let us go.
No, this is not the end of
Yes,
it.
it
You are the
is.
strongest man I have ever known in my life. You insisted on loving me. It didn't matter what I said or how I acted. And that's what I'm going to do for you. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't care how awful you feel. I'm going to hold on to you because I love you. And because you taught me how to do that, and I am never, ever going to drop you. I promise.
Well, my meeting has been canceled, so can I give you a lift back to the office?
You know, I keep waiting, hoping that Spencer's going to leave a message.
Iris, Spencer's dealing with some issues now. He's trying to accept the fact that the woman he loved betrayed him with somebody he hates. That doesn't mean that he's given up on your relationship.
I hope not.
Well, how about the lift?
Well, I've got to do something else first.
Tommy?
Yeah. Oh, gee, he makes me feel so much better when he's around.
Oh, well, that's good, because just a minute ago he was about to give you a heart attack.
I know, wasn't it fun? Listen, it'll only take a minute. Can you wait? And then I'd appreciate that lift.
All right.
So, what's the verdict? I mean, are we all still in or what?
We can handle the truth.
Yeah.
You are all still in.
Yes!
It'll be going down to the wire.
I think that's great.
Look, listen up now. There's been a change in your schedules this afternoon. You're expected in ER, and Jerry, you need to go to Mr. Clemson in post-op. Let's get going.
Oh.
Thank you.
Do you have an assignment for me?
I want you to talk to oncology about developing a new round of treatments for Tommy Kent.
Jamie, he's terminal.
I know. But I have learned lately, never give up on something you really believe in.
That's not always logical, Doctor.
True, but sometimes it yields the best results.
I'll do what I can.
Good. I'm going out for a while. My service can find me.
Jamie, I know where you're going, and
Kelsey.
Look, all I want to say is, no matter what happens with Marley, I don't regret a single moment of being with you.
Neither do I.
I'm still rooting for us, you know.
Me too.
I advise you not to try to be a one-man police force, Dean. It could be dangerous.
If Jenna is unprotected, Kevin, it could be dangerous.
Maybe you don't know me well enough. When I promise to help somebody, I do it. If Jenna's in trouble, we'll do something about it.
Can the two of you please stop talking about me like I'm not here? All I want to do is just get beyond this.
You know, I'm up for a burger. Anybody up for a burger?
Yeah,
I'm starving. Okay, anyone else? What about you? You want a burger?
Jen.
I think I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. Okay?
All right. We'll see you later. All right.
Okay. Take care.
See you. Yeah.
So, have you decided to talk to me?
Possibly.
I don't like my dates flirting with other men.
I was working with Roger Jackson. You walked out on me.
Didn't look like business.
Kevin, in the music industry, people turn each other on, make each other feel good, and then the deal is made. That's the way the big boys play, and I play with them.
And what if this big boy doesn't like it?
Then I guess we forget it.
You're asking a lot.
It's your choice. And it wasn't a date.
Here. Read this.
What's this?
Just read it.
Junk cars, $100 and up, paid for late model wrecks.
No.
Oh. Small penthouse, luxury building, top security, a must-have. What's this for? When we get married?
It's for right now.
What?
Jen, we need a place of our own, you know? No one's gonna butt into our business and just gonna leave us alone, you know? So I'm gonna write these jingles and I'll pay the bills, the rent and everything.
What's Felicia gonna say about it and Lucas?
Well, they'll say that you're grown up enough. Jen, all I want to do is come home to you. All I want to do is for us to live our lives together.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah, it does. So? Do you want to live with me or what?
I know that I don't belong with Marley.
But you still have feelings for her. And until Marley is completely behind you, we can't do this. I can't do this.
Fine. I'm going to see her, but I'll be back. You wait and see.
Jamie.
May I come in?
Sure.
Marley, we need to finish our talk.
You're right. There's a lot we haven't said to each other.
I know. I think it's time we figure out where we go from here.
Vicky, how can you even say you love me? You don't even know who I am anymore.
Of course I do. You're the most wonderful thing that ever happened to me in my entire life. You're the person who taught me I could have a loving and healthy relationship. Ryan, look, you and Me, Stephen, we're a family, and we want you to come home.
Yeah, well, I guess I was pretty arrogant to even think I could have something like that.
You still can. We still can.
And Vicky, I used to think that I knew who I was. I wanted to be a cop. I certainly wasn't going to do it Spencer's way, but by God, I was going to make him proud.
And you did, Ryan.
But I learned a big lesson. I learned that the things that you count on the most in this world are the things that disappear. Just like us.
We can work through this together.
And I thought that the worst thing was losing you. But boy, was I wrong. The worst thing was losing myself.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. So right now, I could do just about anything.